What's up, everybody? Bryan here again. Yesterday after my second day of my workshop that I'm doing, I just finished it today, had a meeting with one of my business partners and my voice just kind of went away. But I wanted to come on anyway and give you guys another video on some tips and some things that I do all the time, little tricks and hacks, whatever you want to call them, to stay lean all the time, right? I did the video that did pretty well about staying sub 10% body fat, which I've stayed for a long time. But here are some of the tips that I can give you that you can add in addition to what you're doing without much more effort that will help tremendously. Okay, the first one is this. Most days in the morning, for me, within 15 or 20 minutes of waking up, I go for a walk. I go for a 30, 45-minute walk at a moderate pace. I bought, even though I'm not wearing it, I bought one of those little Fitbits that I'm charging to kind of track my steps. And it's been very effective, the last couple of years, because I haven't been competing athletically, professionally, or, doing boxing as much. I haven't done as much high intensity cardio. So I make sure that I move more, right? And one of the ways that I do it is by going for a 30, 45-minute walk in the morning. If you got to wake up a little bit earlier to do it, do it. But that gives me an extra anywhere from probably 3,000 to 5,000 steps right away, warms up my body, gets me going. And if you have any impulses in the morning to just jump for the coffee or maybe eat some crap, that'll get you away from it, because you'll get out of the house, you'll get some fresh air, you'll wake up, and you'll come to your senses. That's a very simple tip that I recommend for all of you. Even though I'm not much of like an audio person, I'm more of a traditional reader. Like, I'll read books. Get your phone and do an audio book, right? Do that. Or listen to a YouTube video while you're walking, right? There's so much you can do while you're doing it. Now, I'm in Miami, right? So I want to get some sun, and I'll usually do it shirtless with little shorts on, just so I get more sun. The sun's already out here pretty early in the morning. So if I go out for a walk at, 7:30 or 8 in the morning or something like that, I have the sun. Now, if you're in a colder place or you have to get up really early, like I used to wake up at 5, then do it early, cover up, do what you got to do. All right. But that's a tip. Number 2, when you go to the gym, right? One little hack that I have is, like, let's say today, right? I was at the dip station doing some dips. I'm like on a deload week where I'm just kind of doing sets and reps. And every time when I was in the weight section on the dip bar, after every set, I would walk over to the leg press machine, grab 145 plate with my left hand, another one with my right hand, and I would walk through the weight section. So my minute rest is me basically doing farmer's carries with the weights. So I'm getting extra steps in, and I'm getting a little mini, even though it's easy, workout in between when I'm supposed to rest. Now, it's still a rest because you're walking, but you're being active and you're getting extra steps in. Not only do I do this during my workout 4, 5, 6, 7 times, but in between my other sets, I'll also walk across the gym or walk to different places. So a lot of times I'll look at my Fitbit, and at the end of like a 1 or 1.5 hour workout at the gym, I got an extra 3, 4, 5, 6,000 steps in sometimes, because I'm moving the whole time. So within that hour or hour and a half that you go to the gym, or whatever the time is, you're getting more movement in and you're getting more exercise in, right? That alone, I think, will help many of you, because when you track these things, the early morning walk, extra steps during the gym, you're going to see that slow progression for improvement. It's not going to be some quick fix or anything like that. It's going to be a change in your lifestyle that for longevity will keep you lean, keep you more shredded, and get that weight off of you, right? Here's another one. 2 things, right? And they're kind of together. I'll randomly cycle in, like, let's say in a month, for 1 week, I'll do 1 meal a day, right? Now, I know I think it's called OMAD nowadays. I've been doing that for a long time, but apparently it's a new thing now, where I'll just have a crap ton of food once, eat all your meals, right? If you're going to have 2 meals normally or 3, cram them all into 1, or a small eating window of like 30 minutes or an hour, right? And just do your 1 meal and that's it. And the rest of the day have water, maybe have a tea with no sugar, no preservatives, no additives, and do that for a while, because that's going to lead you into the other one, which is I do fasting, right? So once a month, I'll do a 24, 36-hour fast. Once a quarter, every 3 months, I'll do a extended 48 to 72-hour fast. And like once a year, I'll do a 4 or 5 day fast. And when I do a fast, I mean no coffee, no nothing, just water. No tea, no nothing. Now, Of course, we have to say we're not doctors and consult with your medical professional, right? If you're watching this, obviously, and you have like diabetes or some kind of disease, then of course, if you want to incorporate some of this stuff like fasting, you may have to consult with your, professional, your doctor or whatever, right? I'm not just telling you to do it, but generally speaking, for most people that don't fall into that small category, doing the 1 meal a day or the fasting will absolutely transform you, right? It'll allow you to actually feel real hunger again. It'll get control over your impulses and eating. It'll help get rid of a lot of these addictions that you have and compulsions towards eating. It'll clean your system. It'll give your digestive system a rest. It'll help your gut microbiome. It will help you tremendously, 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 right? So those are just some of the quick tips that I can give you guys to help you stay lean year round. I've been doing these things for a long time, and I just feel amazing doing these things, especially like the fasting, like once a month for like a day and a half or a day, the 1 meal a day. I mean, I just love it. Once you get through the pain periods of getting used to it, right? And then through like the withdrawals that your system will have, you'll really start to feel good. Okay. Appreciate you guys listening. Appreciate all the support. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.